This video is brought to you by UC Talks. Learn more. Pollution is a big problem worldwide, and in recent years, many people have started realizing the repercussions and problems that have started to arise from polluting done a long time ago. The pollution problem has been with us for a long time, and we can trace it back to the ancient Rome, where there were signs of air pollution. In the current day, there are a lot of different types of pollution, such as noise pollution, air pollution, water pollution, chemical pollution, soil pollution, and many others I don't have time to explain about right now. Polluting is affecting the world negatively, causing things such as extinction of certain species and endangerment to certain animals such as fish, who sometimes swim with our trash. The problem of global warming has also started to arise, with climate and temperature slowly starting to become hotter, and places like Antarctica and the North Pole, where icebergs are melting, causing problems such as extinction and endangerment of certain species, but for humans, the alarming rise of water levels, which can eventually cause the flooding of a few cities such as New York. To help prevent pollution, lawmakers in countries around the world have made treaties and have implemented laws in certain sectors to help reduce the amount each country contributes to pollution. But the problem arises: what laws can be put in place without hurting the economy of a country too much? Hi, my name is Yusuf Khwaja, and I'm here to discuss with you the problems and issues of pollution and how law can help slow down the amount we pollute while mildly harming things such as industry and the economy. We must first understand why laws and regulation against pollution might negatively affect the economy. And as we know, the modern era has many factories and industrialization has grown a lot over the past hundreds of years. Industries such as factories are the number one cause for pollution, as they release things such as greenhouse gases, CO2 into the atmosphere, and other factories are also known to dump massive amounts of toxins and harmful chemicals into water, which negatively affects other industries such as fishing and fish in certain which causes fish in certain lakes to die. An example of this is the Alberta oil sands. The Alberta oil sands operation has caused nearby lakes water levels to drop and has also caused fishing and other creatures living inside the water to come up with deformities and cancers. Water is also a scarce item, and in economics, scarcity is a big problem economics have to deal with. With fresh water being limited, it is important that fresh water is used properly and not wasted. Many factories dump massive amount of pollutants into water, which ruins the wildlife and actually hurts more industries than it helps. Some industries affected by freshwater pollution are agriculture, fishing, and also water collecting for drinking purposes. To combat this, many countries such as Canada give companies pollution permits. Pollution permits can help control the amount of a company can pollute, but a company can always buy more to increase the amount they can pollute. This is why I believe it is not an effective method of controlling pollution. Canada has also taken another step by introducing the Canada's Water Act. This act helps prevent the excessive polluting in fresh water and also controls and monitors toxins that are being released into the water. Another big type of pollution is air pollution. Air pollution is a big problem around the world, especially in Asia and countries such as Pakistan, India, and China, where smog has become a very hazardous and dangerous thing to be around. Air pollution also causes many other things that can hurt the economy and can cause economic problems. According to the UNECE, or the United Nations Economic Commission of Europe, air pollution costs human lives, it reduces people's ability to work, it affects vital products such as food, it damages cultural and historical monuments, and it also reduces the ability of ecosystems to perform functions societies need, and it costs money in remediation and restoration. This is from the UNECE website. As you can see, there are also many negative effects of pollution on the economy, mainly being that it affects the population living around it and can also affect the people that are working for the factories that are polluting. Instead of polluting, the UNECE has put in place steps and procedures companies can take to be more environmentally friendly. One thing the UNECE recommends is that companies should invest in expensive clean technology. If companies start investing in clean technologies now, it will in turn make the price for clean technology cheaper and can improve the amount of cleaning technology being used. This will cause some economic problems such as unemployment mainly in the fossil fuel sector, but the UNECE says that investing in clean technologies will help bring up more jobs in sectors such as building and equipment. There are also many treaties and laws that have been put in place by countries to help protect citizens from the excessive amounts of pollution. Air pollution and water pollution are the two types of pollution that affect the lives of civilians on an everyday term. According to the Canadian law, everyone is entitled to have a dignified life. This means the government has to try their best to protect the lives of the citizens that live, work, and pay taxes in their countries. This is why it's in each country's best interest to sign treaties and implement laws that limit the amount of pollution caused to help save the lives of the people living in the country. This in turn will help improve quality of life and also will help improve the reputation of a country in terms of living quality. In Canada, there are many pollution laws put in place to help protect citizens. One main pollution law put in place to help citizens is the Environmental Protection Act, which is a law put in place by the federal government of Canada, and that was put in place in 1999. This act bans the use of most certain materials that are known to cause environmental damage. It also works together with communities to help stop pollution causing problems. The Environmental Protection Act of Canada also has a chemical management plan, which helps put laws on what can be put into Canadian waters to help protect lakes and rivers for the Canadian public. This does, though, negatively affect industries and puts restrictions on certain chemicals that can be used and also certain chemicals that can be thrown into Canadian waters. Canada isn't the only country though that have put laws to help stop pollution. The AIL, or the International Environmental Law, which has been signed and ratified by states, the IEL is also concerned with the attempt to control pollution and depletion of natural resources, which relates back to the economics portion I was talking about before. The IEL is a body of law created by states to help govern all other states. The IEL focuses on many other things such as water, air, and what toxins are being released into the environment. The IEL also looks at the depletion of natural resources, which could affect our economy and make things such as food and water really expensive, which will negatively affect the economy. Overall, pollution is a big problem in the current day, and with industrialization and factories increasing day by day, the problem of pollution will not get better as the environment will start to suffer. Although some laws have been put in place by countries such as Canada and international treaties such as the AIL, the Paris Agreement, and the Geneva Convention are put in place to help stop the growth of pollution, more laws and regulations need to be put in place to help protect the scarce materials such as fresh water from the vast and fast growing industries. Although we learned that industry causes a lot of pollution, we also learned that pollution hurts a lot more industries than it helps, and that pollution in the long term will end up harming the economy more than it's helping today. Things such as water pollution and wastages will in turn make water more expensive in the future, which will cause a domino effect on the economy. Companies will have to move, people will lose jobs, and at the end, products such as food and water will become 4 or more times more expensive than they are today. Overall, if you should take anything away from this presentation today, it is to recycle and reuse because the consequences of pollution today will in turn negatively affect the economy and living standards of the future. For UC Talks, this is Yusuf Khwaja, and thank you for listening to my speech.